You already killed my son. Like, why did you have to kill my grandbaby too? Now I gotta bury two of my babies.
You're watching Devious Crimes, where real life gets darker than fiction. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe before the next crime goes devious. Phoenix, Arizona. A sunny afternoon that should have been just another day, until a parking lot dispute spiraled into a deadly family tragedy. This wasn't just a crime. It was a moment that shattered an entire family, a future stolen, and a community left searching for answers. "30-year-old Quincy was driving with his fiancée and his 3 young daughters, just 8, 5, and 1 years old. Somewhere along their route, Quincy pulled into a parking lot. They intended on having a family shopping day. Moments later, a confrontation would begin. What caused the fight isn't clear, but police say Quincy and another man began arguing. Words were exchanged, tempers rose, and the tension escalated. Fast. A shove, shouting, and a brief physical struggle. Eventually, both men backed off and walked to their cars. It should have been over. But as Quincy's family prepared to leave, the other man pulled out a gun, and broad daylight turned into chaos. Bullets ripped into the SUV. Quincy was struck. His 8-year-old daughter was hit. His fiancée and 5-year-old daughter were also shot. Thankfully, their 1-year-old remained physically unharmed. When officers arrived, they found a scene no family should ever endure. Quincy died at the scene. His 8-year-old daughter was rushed to the hospital, but she didn't survive. His fiancée and his 5-year-old daughter were rushed into emergency care. His fiancée fighting for her life, and the 5-year-old stable, but still in serious condition. The shooter was detained at the scene. Detectives say the fight and the shooting were directly connected.
Tonight, we're getting an account from the 28-year-old suspect himself through these court documents. According to police, the suspect told them he had no idea there were kids in the car he was firing at, and he said if he could go back in time, he would not have opened fire. 28-year-old Tyrone D. Chili was booked on 2 counts of first-degree murder plus other charges. In an interview with Phoenix PD, Chili told officers he was driving in a Lowe's parking lot near 19th Avenue and Baseline Road when he noticed someone in a Porsche SUV tailgating him. Witnesses say one of the 2 cars had a cracked windshield like there had been a collision earlier. Well, Chili stopped his car and a fight broke out around 2:45 Saturday afternoon. Chili claims he was punched by both the driver of the Porsche and a woman riding in the passenger seat. Family members tell us that was a man and his fiancée. According to witnesses, the combatants separated when they went back to their vehicles. Chili went back to his car, retrieved a gun, and opened fire on the people in the Porsche, killing the driver, 30-year-old Quincy J. Polk. The woman, identified by family as Alexis Cardenas, was wounded and returned fire. Their 3 young daughters were in the back seat. 8-year-old Envy Cardenas was killed, 5-year-old girl was wounded, and a 1-year-old was also not hurt. Family members tell us the fiancée, Alexis Cardenas, is now in a medically induced coma and will have to undergo facial reconstruction surgery. The suspect, Tyrone Chili, is in custody tonight on a $1 million cash-only bond. I'm Derek Stahl for Arizona's Family.
A family torn apart, a community devastated. Here's what investigators have confirmed so far. The argument began in the parking lot in broad daylight. Both men separated, returned to their cars, and seconds later, gunfire erupted. Quincy was killed instantly. His 8-year-old daughter later died at the hospital. His fiancée and 5-year-old daughter survived, but suffered serious injuries. Their 1-year-old remained untouched. Detectives say the shooting was not random. They believe it was directly tied to the confrontation. As of now, the investigation remains active. A few days after the shooting, Quincy's sister finally broke her silence. Through heartbreak and disbelief, she took to social media to share the weight of her family's tremendous loss. She spoke about the kind of brother Quincy was: loyal, protective, the one who kept everyone laughing even on their worst days. She wrote about the pain of knowing he'll never walk through the door again, never call, never crack another joke. Her post wasn't just a tribute. It was the voice of a grieving sister trying to make sense of a tragedy that never should have happened.
Hi everybody. So I hate to come on here, but this right here is my little brother Quincy. This is my baby, Envy. This is his oldest daughter. This also is his middle baby right here. So on Saturday, it was a road rage incident, and the guy unloaded his gun on my brother and his entire family in the car, killing my brother, my niece. And we have to bury them now. So I don't know if you guys seen the news and seen us all over there. We're asking for any help. The GoFundMe is going to be linked in my bio. It's also going to be on my aunt's page, Jennifer McCree, or her page is Jan on here. I also have the link if anybody wants to direct message me for it. But we do have to bury my brother and my niece before the holidays. She was only 8. She just turned 8 in May. He's only 30. He just turned 30 in April. He didn't even get to live his full 30. He didn't even get a whole year as 30. She didn't get a whole year as 8. And the guy did this over road rage. And my brother was such a good dad. He was so good. He has 3 girls. And also in this incident, his girlfriend was shot in the face. She was shot in the neck and also in the arm. And she was put in a coma. She have now woken up, but there's a lot of work that has to be done. My niece, my baby right here, Navy, she was also shot in the leg. And she have a bullet that will remain in her leg for the rest of her life. My 1-year-old niece, gracefully, by the grace of God, she didn't get hit. But this is a very, very traumatizing and hard time. The guy was captured, thankfully. But he gets to be alive, while my brother and my niece don't. So I want to bring awareness also to road rage. Just don't. If something upsets you, just go home. People have families to go to. People care about their families. My niece is an innocent baby. She didn't deserve anything. She shielded her little sister, the 1-year-old. She's a hero. My brother didn't deserve any of that. He was a good man. He had a CDLs. He worked for the trucks. He had a good life. He was taking care of his babies and his girlfriend. And he was the main provider. So we're also asking for this help to help her so we can take care of my nieces, the 2 that are remaining. And also try to get them therapy. This is a very hard time for us. So whatever you could do to help, we would appreciate that. The GoFundMe will be in my bio, and I will also link it on this video. Thank you. We appreciate you guys so much.
These were the moments that mattered most. The moments no one knew would become memories. Quincy, a father who loved his girls deeply. A man whose smile made his children light up. His 8-year-old daughter, full of innocence, full of life, taken far too soon. And a family now left with photographs, videos, and the pieces of a future that should have been theirs. Hold your loved ones close, because in a single moment, everything can change. This is their story, and they deserved so much more. As of now, Tyrone D. Chili sits behind bars on a $3 million bond. He's facing 2 counts of premeditated first-degree murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and 3 counts of child endangerment. Legally, he remains innocent until proven guilty. But the weight of these charges paints a devastating picture. One moment of rage, one decision fueled by ego, and an entire community has been left shattered. 2 lives gone. Families forever changed. All because no one chose to walk away. Tonight, our thoughts are with every loved one affected by this unimaginable tragedy. For more real stories, hit subscribe. True crimes, real consequences, devious crimes.